Welcome to part 1 of What If BFDIA Continued, now with more team switching. This is the order of teams being up for elimination so far. This is the locker of losers and tiny loser chamber. Not all of them are actually inside it at this time, this is just everyone who isn't in the game. And these are the teams, Freesmart, Team No Name, and Wobunch, as of BFDIA 5. We have no time to lose, so let's get started. Before we do that though, we need a quick recap. As we all know, Team No Name lost in BFDIA 5 as a result of Puffball's greed. First we need to determine the prize. It was Fiery who ended up getting the most likes in BFDIA 5. This circle will represent the prize. Now for who gets the most dislikes. From least to greatest, it's Tennis Ball, Gelatin, Fiery, Fries, and Rocky. Puffball and Golf Ball, our bottom two, are the only ones who had more dislikes than likes. One is safe with 675 votes, the other is out with over 1,400. Puffball is the one who got a 4-digit amount of dislikes, a record high at the time. Given her behavior in the episode, is this really a surprise to anyone? And now, we dive headfirst into uncharted territory. I think Wobunch loses since not only has Freesmart just formed, Team No Name lost twice in a row as well. But first, I promised more team swapping, didn't I? I did. So, I think after losing twice in a row, Gelatin would move to Wobunch and he brings Fiery along with him, much to Coiny's dismay. Unfortunately for them, that means they get up for voting for a third time in a row. Gelatin is the one who gets the prize, although it was very close between him and Pin, as she tries to convince Coiny and Fiery not to fight, the fight being most likely what causes their defeat in the first place. As for safety, Gelatin comes first there as well, followed by Needle, Pin, Nickel, and Bommy, and Spongy. Remember that at this point, Spongy's still pretty liked. It wouldn't be until BFB 14 that he was hated. Fiery and Coiny are the reason the team lost, while Yellowface doesn't do much in general. Coiny is the one who avoids the bottom two, however. Who could have seen this coming so soon? The winner of Season 1, bottom 2 already? He need not worry though, because I think the end result would be the same as my original prediction. That means Yellowface is the next one to go. Time for another team swap. Only one person moves this time though. It's Bommy, since he would rather not be on the same team as Fiery, especially when Gelatin's also there. As for the team that loses, I think it's time for Freesmart to be in danger. Freesmart only has 4 members. Out of those, one gets a prize. That one ends up being Ruby. Ruby also has the fewest dislikes, and she is followed somewhat closely behind by Book. The bottom two are Ice Cube and Pencil. Ice Cube is one of the blandest characters, but unlike in Teapot, that arguably helps her, although some may see this as a reason to dislike. At the time, however, Pencil was still a fan favorite, but she still had many who dislike her. Either could feasibly get out here, but which will? I theorize that part of the reason Freesmart was formed in a meta perspective was to try to get Ice Cube out earlier than in Season 1, and here it ends up succeeding. As a result, this is the first change in the elimination order compared to the original video. Would you look at that? It's time for a rejoin? Already? Wow. Whoever it ends up being will land on Team No Name initially. These are the ones I think would be up for voting to rejoin. The eliminated BFDIA contestants and the one from Season 1 who did not rejoin, minus Leafy and Woody. The one who joins would have the greatest difference between likes and dislikes, while also having more likes than dislikes. As an example, 800 likes and 240 dislikes would equal 560 votes to rejoin. But if it was the other way around, it would be negative 560 votes to rejoin, and that would be very bad. Here are the top 10 vote getters. Here are the top 5. And here are the top 2, Teardrop and Bubble, which will get to join the game. It's a well-known fact that Teardrop got out unfairly, so I think she would be the one who gets back into the show. Better luck next time, Bubs! Straight away, Teardrop switches teams, but there are two key differences from last time. First, it's voluntary, and she also joins up with Freesmart instead of Wobunch. It's a good thing for her that she chose Freesmart to join as well, because Wobunch is the one who loses this time. Today, Pin is the one who wins the prize, but like last time, it's an incredibly close vote. But she doesn't have the least dislikes. That would be Gelatin. Followed by Needle, then Pin, then Nickels next, then Coiny. Fiery and Spongy are in the bottom two. Fiery for the same reason as before, and Spongy because he doesn't do much. I think that Fiery would stay regardless though. Hopefully Spongy is able to soak up his tears that result from his downfall. Let's start off the 10th episode with a twist. Instead of the usual team switching, Gelatin and Fiery take it a step further, forming a new team entirely and taking Nickel with them. I'll call them Jeffany. As for who loses in this episode, Team No Name has been on a winning streak, so I'll put them up. Bar something crazy happening, I think Tennis Ball will be the one who gets the prize. In a lucky coincidence, he also happens to be the first one safe, alongside Rocky and Bommy. The bottom two are Golf Ball and Fries. Some voters don't really like how rude Fries can be, but they also don't really like Golf Ball's bossiness. However, I think Golf Ball being a veteran may actually hurt her just enough to call her to fall here. Looks like she just made a hole-in-one. Into the locker of losers, that is. So, this episode is going to be the first in a while that doesn't see anyone switch teams. I think everyone's pretty much good where they are as it is for now. I'm also going to put up Team No Name for the second time in a row. Why? Just because I can. Tennis Ball wins the prize the second time in a row, and is also the first one safe twice in a row. Bommy is also safe. The bottom two are Fries and Rocky. Fries is here for the same reason as last time, while Rocky is here for the same reason Spongy was, not doing much. However, Rocky isn't hated enough to lose over Fries like Golf Ball is, or at least I highly doubt that he is. That means that Fries' chances of winning Dream Island are absolutely cooked. In the final episode that I'll be covering in part 1, Pencil does something to Teardrop that is the final straw, so she switches to Jeffany. And even more bad luck for Pencil, it's Freesmart that ends up being the team put up for elimination. Predictably enough, Ruby is the one who ends up getting the prize yet again. She just can't stop winning, can she? She also happens to be the only one out of the 3 to escape the bottom 2. Someone had to, after all. The bottom 2 are Book and Pencil. I already know which of these 2 would get out. Book is saved. After how she treated Teardrop, which caused her to switch teams, I don't see any way out of this for Pencil, so she gets to finally reunite with Match in the TLC. Thanks for watching. Part 2 will have the merge, a double rejoin, and a debut. How eventful!